Bum, 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 bum. Hello, guys. I am Ubad Gasser. Today, on who knows what, you know, our casual, usual talk show. So today we have a very important news about biotechnology. You know, lots of people don't know what this biotechnology is. To be honest, I don't either. And that's why we have a guest here today to explain what it is, what are the aspects of it. But first, let me tell you a little bit about it. So, biotechnology is the use of biological systems found in organisms or the use of the living organisms themselves to make technological advances and adapt those technologies to various fields. So you see, in biotechnology, there are four types of biotechnology fields. One is medical biotechnology, one is agriculture biotechnology, and the third one is industrial biotechnology. And lastly, we got environmental biotechnology. So today we will be meeting Dr. Hassan Kazmi. He is a biotechnologist graduated from Harvard University. He will be discussing one of the types of biotechnologies called agriculture biotechnology. You know, all the fields, corn, wheat, that type of stuff. Let me go get him for you. Hey, Dr. Hassan, come on. The show is on. I'm coming. Hello, I'm here. Hello, guys. Hello. Yes, my name is Dr. Hassan Kazmi. I am a graduate from Harvard University and I am a biotechnologist. So, you guys brought me here today to speak about biotechnology and especially agriculture biotechnology. So you see, agriculture biotechnology focuses on developing genetically modified plants to increase crop yields or introduce characteristics to those plants that provide them with an advantage growing in regions that place some kind of stress factor on the plant, namely weather or pests. You know, those bugs, grasshoppers. They eat the plants, not very good. You know, I can't sell my plants then. Not me, but my friends. And you know, I'm trying to help my friends out. Well, in some cases, the practice involves scientists identifying a characteristic, finding the gene that causes it, and then putting that gene, alright, that specific gene within another plant so that it gains that desirable characteristic, making it more durable. See, now it's stronger. That gene just helped it out. I'm telling you, it helped it out. And it will also having it produce larger yields than it previously did. Like, come on, guys. You know, you just need to get it now. You know, you need this advancement. Just letting you know, this is not a new topic. Alright, lots of us biotechnologists out there know what it is, so do not test me. Do you understand? Yeah, you better. Well, now, you see, let's get in specifics today. I am really here to talk about genetically modified crops. See, sometimes I don't really like to call it genetically modified crops, so I just call it GM crops, alright guys? Remember that, GM crops. I'm gonna test you. So the plants, so these genetified, no. GM crops. The plants in which a functional foreign gene has been incorporated by any biotechnological methods that generally are not present in plants. All right, so these are called transgenic plants, and a transgenic crop that contains and expresses a transgene. See, the transgene is like a functional foreign gene. So the gene wasn't in that plant when it came into existence, but then not even from evolution. All right, natural selection, evolution, that doesn't come here. This is all man-made. So this is where we take a desirable gene and put it in there. All right, but I'll get into specifics later. You'll see. So generally, transgenic crops are called genetically modified crops, or should I say? See, I'm testing you on this. GM crops. So obviously, many things have advantages and disadvantages, but we'll talk about disadvantages at the end. So advantages. So any gene can be a transgene. So now this is a very good thing. So that means theoretically I can make a plant have any desirable trait. Not necessarily have it, an ear. No, that's not how things work. We gotta go plants and plants, organisms and organisms that are more, closely related. That's where things are better. Make this plant smell like another plant. That is possible. So these genes, though, remember, these transgenes come from any organism, as I stated to you guys already, or they can be chemically synthesized. So another advantage of agriculture biotechnology is that the change in genotype can be controlled to some extent, right? Some extent, as only the transgene is added into the crop genome. See, now this is what I mean. I can get specific things into the crop I want. So let's say how I said, the smell. I can get, let's say, just that gene where it produces the smell of strawberries in a strawberry. I will put that in a banana, and that banana will smell like strawberries. Alright? So, however, a transgene is introduced into the genome of an organism, like, when it is, the transgene is introduced into the organism, it can produce desired proteins. Like I said, produce the proteins that I want. It can produce a protein which itself produces the desired phenotype. Phenotype, I know you guys remember this. Phenotype is, see, you didn't know what it is. I'll tell you what it is. Phenotype is, a trait that I can see with my eyes. Phenotype of me, brown eyes. Phenotype of me, my skin color. That's a phenotype, remember that. So, and lastly, it can sometimes modify an existing biosynthetic pathway, which will therefore make a new end product. It's magnificent how extraordinary biotechnology is. You guys must understand. The ways I had to do in Harvard have taught me biotechnology. Alright, guys? So now let's get into our example of all this information I've given to you guys. About biotechnology, agricultural biotechnology. Let's get an example of agricultural biotechnology. Alright? And this example is insect resistant transgenic plants. You got it, guys. So in this, the BT gene. Alright, this is very important. The BT gene of a bacterium called Bacillus thuringiensis. That's the scientific name. maybe I won't test you on that. That's a little bit a hard one. So Bacillus thuringiensis has been found to encode the toxins called endotoxins, which have seedal effects on certain insect plants. Just kidding, not plants. Certain insect pests. See, these endotoxins can, kind of tell some pests to go, I don't like you, I won't come to you, which is great. I don't want these pests near my great, beautiful, money-making crops. Alright? You need to understand these. So these toxins are of different types. So, different types are such as beta endotoxin, and delta endotoxin. Alright? So the preparations of the Bt gene, and remember, as I said, the Bt gene is in the Bacillus thuringiensis. Alright? In the Bt gene, preparations have been made for the Bt gene in powder form, have been available in the market for commercial use. So you see, we've already gone to the extent where we made the Bt gene into a powder for farmers to put on their crops. Alright? But now with all that, I have to use energy. Energy. I'm an old man. I'm 65 years old. I may look like I'm 17 though. I've used other biotechnology. See, that's medical. But we will talk about that on our next day. But yeah, you see, this Bt gene has already been in use in the commercial, in the market. Alright? But the thing is, again, it's hard. You need to use energy, you need to use money, you need to, use fuel, you need to get your tractor, you need, some elbow grease in this. It's so much more to put that on the plants and then then see if it's actually working, So that's kind of the down effect of the Bt gene. Remember, this is the Bt gene. Now I'm going to talk about the Bt2 gene, alright? So the other approach has been isolation of the toxin gene Bt2 gene from, obviously, Bacillus thuringiensis, and its introduction into tIDNA plasmid of Agrobacterium tumefaciens. Alright? Agrobacterium tumefaciens. See? So thus, TI plasmid mediated transformation of several plants has been done. I'm telling you guys, this is the new stuff. This is already out here, but people don't recognize it. This has been done in tobacco, cotton, tomatoes. I eat a tomato salad every day. It's in my tomatoes. Cotton? Look at this. Look at this blazer. Look at this t-shirt. Cotton. It's in it. Tobacco? It's in it. I'm telling you guys. It's also in comb as well. And many more things. Many more things, guys. Come on. See, now let's talk about tomatoes. My favorite tomato salad. Let's talk about that. Tomato variety called Flavor Saver. Okay, so this is a type of variety of tomatoes of biotechnology. Remember that? So it's an example where expression of a native tomato gene has been blocked. So a native gene in that tomato was blocked off. So it's not expressed, alright? So the expression of the native genes can be blocked by several methods. For example, fruit softening is promoted by the enzyme called polygalactrinase, alright? This enzyme is responsible for degrading pectin, alright? Pectin is another enzyme within, alright? So production of polygalactrinase was blocked in the transgenic tomato variety Flavor Saver. So now I told you guys that this gene not gene, but yes, gene. Tomato, this gene was blocked off, and now, it's not expressed anymore. So hence, fruits of this tomato variety, the flavor savor. Say that with me. Flavor savor. Flavor savor. I'm telling you guys, this will help you meditate as well. Flavor savor. Alright, let's get back into the things. Hence, fruits of this tomato variety of flavor savor remain fresh and retain their flavor for a longer period. Come on, guys. That's just phenomenal. In comparison to the fruits of normal tomato varieties. Now, these normal tomatoes are nothing compared to flavor savor. Not only this, the fruits of this transgenic variety have a superior taste and increased total soluble solids. Come on. Even Gordon Ramsay uses these tomatoes. Guys, if Gordon uses it, you gotta use it. Now, we've talked about so many things today. About, flavor savor. About Bacillus thuringiensis, We've talked about advantages. We've talked about so many aspects of agricultural biotechnology. Now, many people don't know this as well because biotechnology is not really known. This biotechnology advancement, the one I just explained, has been spread globally, not nationally. Not even internationally, but globally. This is the whole world. This is where we know where humans are, and it's around here. So you see, GMs, remember what GMs is? Genetically modified crops. So GM crops are already in cultivation in advanced countries right now. It's hard in third world countries because they have other problems to deal with. They don't need to care about GM crops. They need to deal with war. It's a crisis. It's not funny. It's really bad. And we should help them out too. Now let's get back to the topic. Cultivation in advanced countries such as USA. USA's got it, guys. If USA has it, it's kind of weird because, lots of them are fat. But yeah, and many European countries. If Europe has it, it's obviously an advancement. Now, however, India has it as well. Some insect-resistant cotton varieties expressing cry genes have reached onto farmers for cultivation. Now, even India has it. Now that's getting closer to third world countries, but not really. They're pretty advanced. But, there's lots of poverty there and lots of farmers there, and these farmers are cultivating this advancement. Now that we have covered all the aspects of agricultural biotechnology, let's look at the negative effects of it. Yin yang. This is what it is. Anything great, anything beautiful has a little bit of bad in it, a little bit of evil in it. Anything horrible has a little bit of good in it. So, the transgene may be transferred through pollen from genetically modified crops to their wild relatives, and such a gene transfer may make the weeds more persistent and damaging. Okay, so let me explain this to you. So I have a field and I grow wheat. But this is GM wheat. Alright, it's a GM, genetically modified wheat, where let's say, for example, it has a trait where it can grow faster. Alright, let's just say that. Now I have this GM crop of wheat. I have planted on my field. And now on this side I have, but they're together. I have them together planted, and I also have wild wheat plants. Normal wheat plants planted with them. Alright, now this is not very good because sometimes there's weeds. Weeds will start, they just become more persistent and damaging. That is a downside sometimes. And these transgenic crops may themselves become persistent weeds. Sometimes they themselves turn into weeds. Okay? So in view of this, such crops may damage the environment in some mysterious manner. Alright? So now that we have completely discussed what biotechnology is, but what agricultural biotechnology is. We've discussed GMs. We've discussed insect resistant plants. Alright? Now, I must go, but just before I go, I want to show you guys something. See, I am a biotechnologist, but I have friends. I have researchers. I have scientist friends, president, aliens, I have friends. And they help me gather this information. And I wrote a bibliography for them. I don't like to take the credit. I like to give it. And it's right here, guys. Let me just show you. Hey, Miss Campbell, if you want me to send it to your email, please let me know. Alright, so now we have finally discussed everything. Alright. I would like to say goodbye to all of you guys and have a great day. I'll go call Ubad Gasser. Hey Ubad Gasser, I need you. What happened? I finished. Can you just finish up and say goodbye? Okay. And guys, I am Ubad Kesser, and today's session of biotechnology was magnificent. It was phenomenal, beautiful, just great. Next time, Biotechnology Week, that's today. So Biotechnology Week for next day will be medical biotechnology. And everyone, have a great day. Boom, 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 doo, 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 doo.